Every day draws us closer to the next ATV riding season, so the time has come to get updated on the newest arrivals within the manufacturer's lineups, as well as talk about the improvements that the fan-favorite models are receiving in the upcoming model year. Let's dive into the technicalities of the new sports and utility models that will be on duty of ensuring the best work and play experiences on the trails of 2020. Subscribe to Automotive Terror 2 channel and ring the bell if you do not want to miss the future episodes. Enjoy the ride! Yamaha Grizzly. For years, the Grizzly line has been the best-selling recreational big bore, and it has no plans to slow down. The competition of this Yamaha has to deal with the indestructible, fuel-injected and liquid-cooled 686cc 4-stroke engine, which was retuned for dynamic recreational riding with strong mid-range power delivery and is controlled by the industry's most durable CVT ultramatic transmission. This ATV has increased ground clearance, all-wheel engine braking, on-command 3-way locking differential, and electric power steering regardless of the trim. The 2020 Grizzly lineup is represented by 3 models: EPS, EPS Special Edition, and the all-new EPS XTR. The latter two get factory-installed Maxxis tires, Warn Pro Vantage 2500 winch, and unique paint schemes. Finally, this model is pre-wired for the Yamaha Adventure Pro GPS pack, powered by Magellan, which is by far the best GPS and vehicle data tracking unit on the market. Polaris Sportsman XP 1000S. The American Polaris enters the 2020 as the first ever manufacturer to build a 55 inches wide ATV. Together with the all-new platform, updated transmission, and 14.5 inches of ground clearance, the Sportsman XP 1000S is ready to conquer even the worst terrains. Wider stance provides more stability when entering fast corners or passing deep trails, while the new platform features 30% bigger mainframe tubing and ensures lifelong durability. In addition, the Polaris Sportsman XP 1000S gets reinforced Ranger XP front differential and Walker Evans 2.0 shocks with compression adjustment. By pressing a single button, the driver can choose between 3 driving modes: standard, work, and performance. The power is supplied by 952cc ProStar Twin that delivers 89 horsepower. This is enough for the combined 500 pounds cargo and more than 1700 pounds of towing capacity. The latter, by the way, is supported by a 2-inch receiver hitch that comes standard. Arctic Cat Alterra 570 and 700. Since 1990s, the Arctic Cat has been a well-known brand on the market of all-terrain vehicles. However, when the company was acquired by Textron in 2017, the iconic name was dropped and their entire off-road lineup was either discontinued or rebranded. In 2020, Arctic Cat is returning to the segment, introducing a number of updates to their Alterra ATV lineup and once again marketing it under the historic Cat name. The range includes 4 models: the youth-focused 90, the multi-purpose 300, and more powerful and off-road capable 570 and 700. The latter two arrive with or without electric power steering, plus 700 gets a 2-passenger TRV version. Both feature the double A-arm front and rear suspension with 10 inches of travel and 11 inches of ground clearance. The models are powered by 1-cylinder closed-loop EFI engine with 545 and 695cc displacement. Honda 4Trax Foreman and Foreman Rubicon. When it comes to the new off-road vehicles in Honda's upcoming lineup, all the attention is glued to the Talon Sport side-by-side. But it turns out that ATV selection is being expanded as well, with under-the-radar arrival of the 4Trax Foreman and Foreman Rubicon 4x4. Both get a 4mm increase in bore size, so as a result, the liquid-cooled 4-stroke mill goes up from 475cc to 518, with the added power and torque in the low and middle RPM ranges. These ATVs are available in both 5-speed manual and dual-clutch transmission variants, the latter being enhanced with an easy-to-use reverse gear engagement. The Foreman 4x4 is sold in 3 trims, and the Rubicon in 4, all receiving fresh styling, new front and rear racks, and utility box. Polaris Scrambler XP 1000S. While this ATV shares almost identical updates with the new Sportsman, it does possess several differences that aim at those riders who are looking for more riding excitement. along with a wider platform and 31% larger frame tubing. The new Scrambler gets a race-proven RCR XP1000 front differential and a more durable transmission, which has been re-engineered with stronger components. The American manufacturer once again raises the bar of comfort, as the upcoming ATV is equipped with an exclusive Pro Steer system that eliminates the bump steer. Though this Polaris four-wheeler carries on the previous generation powerplant, its 952cc Pearl twin-cylinder has been optimized and now provides better weight distribution. This tweak cost the mill 1 horsepower, and now the maximum output is rated at 89 horses. Unlike the Sportsman, the new Scrambler features 2 throttle modes, Standard and Performance. More exciting models are yet to be reviewed, so stay tuned. Do not forget to leave a like and check out the suggested episodes in the description and info cards. Let's keep going! Can-Am Renegade. The Renegade line from Can-Am is among the most powerful in today's market of ATVs, ready to challenge and overcome the most unyielding trails or mud holes. This ATV is sold in 3 class-leading versions of the liquid-cooled V-twin engine: the 48 horsepower Rotax 570, the 78 HP Rotax 850, and the 91 horsepower Rotax 1000. Among the shared specifications are selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive with Visco Lock UE auto-locking front differential, tri-mode dynamic power steering, and Fox 1.5 podium shocks. The XXC and XMR 1000R models additionally benefit from the intelligent throttle control system with 3 adaptive riding modes. Depending on the selected configuration, 25, 28, and 30 ITP wheels are available, which consequently set the ground clearance at 10.5, 11, and 12.5 inches. Kawasaki Brute Force 750. First released back in 2005, the Brute Force 750 instantly became a flagship model of the Kawasaki all-terrain range, combining the best features from their previous builds and a new 749cc V-twin engine. Today it gets 3 modifications: base, EPS, and camo, all offering precise handling, powerful performance, and superb off-roading skills. The engine now delivers 51 horses, while the torque output increases to 42.7 pound-feet. The compact CVT gearbox with centrifugal clutch enables lighter and smaller design, while the double wishbone suspension with 6.7 and 7.5 inches of travel handles bumps and terrain changes with no problems. The ATV also boasts 1,250 pounds of towing capacity and gets 2 racks, able to carry 264 pounds in total. Yamaha Kodiak 450. This Japanese midsize ATV may not be the most powerful vehicle in its class, but Yamaha did its best to meet the expectations of both the picky drivers and newbies. The Kodiak 450 boasts a selectable 4-wheel drive, independent front and rear suspension, a reasonable towing capacity, and available electric power steering for quite an attractive price tag starting at $6,200. Owing to its lightweight, thoughtful ergonomics, and nearly 10 inches of ground clearance, the 450 ensures nimble and precise handling. At its heart sits a 421cc liquid-cooled injection motor with a single cylinder that works in tandem with the Yamaha's renowned Ultramatic transmission. For the 2020 model year, the Yamaha brings the 450 EPS Special Edition that features a standard rugged package, including the rubber engine mounts, bigger alloy wheels, and a factory-fitted worn winch. Honda 4Trax Rancher. As claimed by Honda, this is the best Rancher so far, offered in 8 different configurations to satisfy the midsize needs of any rider. The entire line benefits from wider front drive shaft guards, new colors and graphics. The utilitarian nature of the model is improved with the new ProConnect compatible racks, front and rear, and a new front utility compartment. Depending on the trim, you can choose a Rancher with a 2- or 4-wheel drive, a manual, electric shift program, or automatic DCT transmissions. The automatic variants get an easy-to-use reverse system and a new override shifting control. The lower spec trims are equipped with a swing arm rear suspension and rear drum brakes, while all 4Trax Rancher 4x4 IRS models feature independent rear suspension and rear disc brakes. Kawasaki Brute Force 300. The entry-level ATV in Kawasaki's adult lineup does not change much for the 2020 model year, getting a slightly redecorated exterior and a new firecracker red color option. Aimed at utility and recreational use, it continues to offer nimble handling, decent power, and up to 500 pounds of towing capacity. The four-wheeler is motivated by the mid-size 271cc 4-stroke single-cylinder with a liquid cooling that comes linked to a CVT transmission. Despite offering only 6.1 inches of ground clearance, the Brute Force 300 feels confident on uneven terrain. Its wide stance ensures riding stability, while the swing arm rear and independent front suspension absorb any bumps. The model also gets grippy tubeless tires from Maxxis and 2 racks, rated for 44 and 66 pounds of payload. Can-Am Outlander Mossy Oak Edition. Redesigned across its entire range in 2019, this year the Outlander ATV gets a new Mossy Oak Special Edition version for the 650 model. This mid-size all-terrain vehicle becomes even more suitable for outdoor adventures and hunting, featuring a camo paint scheme, a 3,000-pound worn winch, plus heated grips and throttle. Its suspension setup is slightly revised, getting stiffer springs and adding an additional inch of ground clearance, while the 62-horsepower Rotax V-twin is unchanged. We should also note that in 2019, the Outlander was recognized as the best model in the class by the ATV.com, so any of its modifications remains a great option in 2020. What do you think about the upcoming ATV lineup? Did I miss any of the new models? Share your knowledge in the comment section. Proceed to watching other videos about off-roaders on our channel by clicking on the icons on the screen. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell, and smash that like button. As always, may the torque be with you!